All right, what's up, folks? Here we are, daily recap. It is June the 16th, 2020, and we're beginning the process of just taking a look at the day. Man, I mean, we are just having crazy amounts of volatility. There is opportunity out there. Here personally, we only did two trades. We put in an IWM trade and we put in an EWZ trade. As you can see down here, IWM was high on the implied volatility percentile, so we went ahead and looked at that. I like that trade a lot, so that's what we did here. Let's take a look at the market, though. Hammer candle, pretty major hammer here. Pretty big, large real body, though. We closed above our 9 EMA, which is interesting. We are still above our 50 right here, as well as our 200. So we're staying above these pretty key areas here. We closed on the 200 here. We have a hammer, really bullish candle, and it's pretty crazy to think about the fact that it was pre-market and even during the market hours here above 315, and yesterday we were at 296, right? So that's a 20% move on the SPY. We go intraday and we just see the amounts of volatility here that we see. Major flush from, 315 to 307 throughout this little bit, and then we just were relatively range bound throughout the rest of our day, but when we have ranges of 311 to 315, that's pretty intense. So just kind of watching what's happening here. This is pretty key, and we see lots of volume come in here. We go to my active area. This is a major green candle, as you would expect, because of the just major doji. I mean, in this 5 minutes we see 307 to 310. It's pretty intense. So I was watching the market through this entire run up as well, and this is also pretty interesting because we just see nothing but buying pressure from 311 to 317, basically nothing but straight buying pressure there. We're going to see similar things on all of our indices. The IWM up 2.4%, essentially the exact same, and that's going to be a theme throughout. I mean, if we go DIA, same thing, exact same candle. The Qs, similar all-time high there for the Qs. But we're just sitting here watching, just continuing to add premium here. Do have the VIX, major down day here on the VIX. So we've lost from 45 essentially yesterday all the way down to 31 at the low. We're just seeing that volatility's coming out. Certainly good for our VIX positions. I'm looking forward to getting out of this June expiration this Friday because I continue to have, some decent equity swings because of just how much the market has moved during this time. I mean, I'm short. Let's just go to XRT, right? So, I mean, I've been... in this area, you put on an iron condor and it becomes somewhat difficult to defend. I've got my defense strategy, but it's still, just this much movement becomes a little difficult to defend for June expiration. But, our July expiration, our August, September, and October expirations are all looking pretty good. So what are some of the key areas that I'll be watching into tomorrow? Okay, so let's get out of this 5 minute and let's go back to the daily. So some of the key areas, obviously this high a day, right? So if we break through this high a day, clearly it's going to be a pretty bullish reversal, but we continue to get, stopped here. It continues to be a pretty important area, which was this low all the way back in December of 2019. So this is a December 2019 low that has stayed as you can see, a pretty important level for us throughout. So I'm watching to see on the bear side if we get any move down there. Okay, as we continue to look through the market, I just think it's important for us to know where these key levels are. I think it's important for us to have our trade plans around those. As we just continue to make kind of try to make money in this really crazy environment. Okay, well, that's it for today. Just wanted to take a look at our major indices here. Not a lot of other things going on. I did put on trades in IWM and EWZ. Excuse me. So we're going to continue to watch these areas. All right. If you have any questions about the trading from today, or have any questions about how I've continued to maintain neutral positions throughout, throughout this crazy type of environment, just reach out to me at Ryan, RYAN, @SellThatOption. Otherwise, happy trading.